Am I the a-hole for not giving the leftover food to a potluck guest who did not chip in? So we lived for nearly 20 years in a townhouse complex with a lot of neighbors about the same age. A bunch of us got friendly and would gather on someone's patio or roof deck for happy hour once or twice a week. It was understood to be bring your own bottle, and so everyone would show up with a drink or a glass of wine and maybe a bottle of wine for their own refills. Except Betsy, she always came with a glass of water and tossed it back. Then she would grab someone else's bottle of wine and top up their glass whether they needed it or not, then pour a bunch in her glass. We always let it go because we figured she was broke and she never raided the same bottle twice. Sometimes we would all throw our money together and order food for delivery, usually pizza, and Betsy always managed to eat 2 large helpings of the shared food. It took a while for us to clue in, but some of us started noticing that Betsy always forgot her wallet and never really put any money into the pot. And we mentioned it to each other, but never really did anything about it as it was kind of awkward. The straw that broke the camel's back was the time happy hour or dinner was at our place. Betsy kept going into our fridge and pouring herself wine from our bottle. Then we all decided to order really good Thai food for delivery, and Betsy as usual didn't contribute, and it was pretty expensive as we may kind of over-ordered. As usual, Betsy ate 2 huge helpings. When it came time for people to head home, she packed up the leftover Thai food containers and headed for the door. But I grabbed them from her and split them up into a few bags and gave them to others to take home, and didn't give any to her. She made a big stink about not getting any of the leftovers, but I told her she didn't deserve any since she didn't contribute anything towards the food bill. Some of the neighbors thought it was mean of me not to give her any leftovers, but others who had noticed Betsy never contributing thought I was in the right. Betsy broke into tears and took off and stopped coming to happy hours with us. Was I the a-hole for not letting Betsy take the leftovers?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. She's been mooching off you guys for long enough. It's about time someone took a stand and put their foot down about it. She wasn't even taking a glass of wine here or there, but the whole thing was her coming empty-handed and just helping herself to everyone else's food and drink.
Not the a-hole. Betsy had been freeloading for years, and it seems like everyone had been enabling her behavior by not addressing it sooner. She didn't contribute to the food, drank wine she didn't bring, and then tried to take the leftovers without any regard of fairness. That's crossing multiple boundaries. Me writing this makes me realize this could be a skit in a TV show. You didn't humiliate her. You simply enforced a fair boundary by ensuring the leftovers went to those who actually contributed.
Even at my poorest, I'd still contribute something, whether it was labor to help clean up, or napkins, paper plates, etc. Or even a private thank you to the host for being invited when I couldn't contribute much. This is intentional and she is getting enjoyment out of the freeloading.